Good morning, guys. It's Friday. We got a lot to talk about. I also, most importantly, the thing I want to listen to are your guys' wins and losses from this week. That's what I want to do on Fridays now that I'm live 5 days a week. So let's get at it, and we'll go. Good morning, everyone. All right, so today futures are up again. It doesn't seem like the futures ever go down, isn't it nuts? I know good news is coming back. Vaccines are out, this and that, but sheesh, every single morning. Guys, if you think about this, the Dow has basically doubled. It has gone up 100% over a 13-month period almost. That is just out of this world. The NASDAQ has crossed 14,000. Dow has crossed 34,000. S&P is approaching 4,200. And we just came out of one of the biggest one of the fastest bear markets in history. So we basically went from 2,200 on the S&P and we're basically almost at 4,200. I don't know where the Dow fell to, but 3,400, Ooh, the future is bright. The future's something, that's for sure. Alrighty, where do I want to start? I think I'll start with this Bitcoin thing. So, this is from Yahoo Finance. Bitcoin has been, so we've been talking about it. I tell you guys, I am not an expert on this. I do not want to make myself an expert on this. And frankly, I don't think you can. I don't think that there are experts on this because it's kind of just, whatever you want to call it. One of the things, I'm not even the only one saying this. The CEO of that Coinbase came out. I can't remember his first name, but his last name was Trainer. He came out in that article yesterday that I spoke about, and he said that you are having, he's worried about government regulation and competition. Right here, government regulation. Turkey has decided to ban all cryptocurrencies for payments beginning on April 30th of this year. So that's pretty crazy. And then he goes on to say that the ban was motivated by a lack of central authority, which is regulation, and supervision, and cryptocurrencies may cause non-recoverable losses for parties to their transactions due to the lack of regulation. So regulation is coming, guys. There's not anything out there that the government, I'm telling you guys what you already know. If something is this big and is becoming this big of an industry, there's going to be government regulation. Just look at marijuana. Marijuana was becoming a big thing. All of a sudden, the government everything kind of slowed down with marijuana. And the government has to get in there and grab their piece of the pie. That's just what governments do. It's not just the United States. It's all governments, which is displayed by this thing coming out of Turkey. Let's talk about this Pfizer story. So I've been saying for a while, and I think it's good that we were able to come out with a vaccine very quickly, in record time. It's truly incredible how quickly a vaccine came out to the general public. And it's not like you could just put a vaccine out there and it works. No, the FDA has to approve things. The FDA is going to be very stringent on things. And now you see that they're pulling things back. There's a reason that drugs take 5 to 10 years to come out, probably 8 to 10 years to come out in vaccines. It's because of the research that needs to be put into the unknown. It was thought that all of these vaccines were going to be one-time shots, maybe multiple dosages, but one-time thing. And now the CEO of Pfizer is coming out and saying that you're going to need to get a shot every year because this is more like a flu virus, which is not really unexpected. Especially with the different variants. It does carry itself more like a flu virus than a polio or I don't know what else you need to get vaccinated with one shot, but I'm sure you guys can tell me. I know like tetanus is every 10 years, hepatitis is every 10 years or something. Polio is a one-time shot. So it's not surprising. I mean, it is what it is. The coronavirus, it does It does act like a flu as far as, symptoms that we have, a little bit more dramatic for those with pre-existing conditions. But as far as the contagiousness and what, thank you, Seth. As far as the contagiousness goes and whatnot, it is like a flu. So it's not surprising that we are going to be seeing the need for more annual vaccinations. Guys, smash the like button for me. Seth, thank you for donating that. Guys, any super chats that you make in here requesting stocks or just donating in general, we're donating all the money to charity. Coupled with when I do any kind of day trades with the show, like I did one on GameStop a while ago, anything from that, I go ahead and I donate that to charity. Paul and I are not interested in making money in that way. So anything that you guys give, we're going to be giving it to charities around the world. Let's see here. Let's go to ARK and go back to this Bitcoin stuff. I should have gone to this one next, but so this Kathy Wood lady, is it Kathy Wood or Woods? Kathy Wood. She, they've bought up $352 million of Bitcoin, Coinbase in the last 2 days. And that puts them past 1 million shares. So this lady is epic. Every day I read articles about her. I can't wait until this thing blows up and she is not a thing anymore, because it's inevitable. This is going to happen. She cannot, this just can't withstand itself. You can't be invested in Coinbase and Tesla and this and that, all of these hype things. I brought this up yesterday on the live stream. I just can't believe that, like Paul was talking about something on on the screen, and I think it was Tattooed Chef, maybe. I don't really know. Doesn't matter. And he was saying this thing is going to the moon, this and that. And I'm like, why can't we just have a stock that doesn't go to the moon? Why does every single IPO that comes out has to go to the moon? Why can't it just grow slowly like stocks did for the past however many hundreds of years before the last 2 years, and just everything just be normal? Everything has to either be all or nothing. That's really what it seems like. We're living in this black and white, all or nothing world where companies can't just grow. They have to just skyrocket or they suck. It doesn't make any sense. So speaking of things to the moon, this SPAC stuff. So we know that the SEC is getting involved. I think that the big precipice was that Deliveroo thing. That's kind of when the SEC started taking a look, when Deliveroo really kind of tanked on its opening. Those are pretty cool wheels right there. I mean, they're different, but it's cool. I don't know what car that is. This is a Lordstown truck. That thing's pretty sweet. I might like that. All right. So far this year, SPACs have raised about $100 billion, which is more than last year's record, which was $83.4 billion. And which itself, that 83.4 was more than the last 30 years of this stuff. So, man, this is crazy. I was reading this article this morning and I'm just like, man, until last month, SPACs hit the stock market. There were 5 new SPACs every business day in 2021. And I'm going to pull up that stat that I've showed you guys so much. Yeah, no hoodie. I got this pullover thing on. Somebody asked about which charity we're donating to. It's going to be a lot of different charities depending on how much money we raise. When I invested $10,000 in GameStop the other day. I came out in 16 minutes making 10%. So I took that money and I donated it to the National Alliance of Mental Illness in South Florida. So that was one of them. Back to the SPAC stuff. Okay, let's look at this. This is the craziest stat. Okay. So this is the total IPOs that have happened on an annual basis. So let's go to 2020. Damn, let's go to 2015. 173 IPOs, 20 of them were SPACs. Last year, 450 total IPOs, 248 of them were SPACs, 55%. This is the entire year of 2020. 2021, this year, 401 IPOs already, and 308 of those are SPACs. Now, they've slowed down greatly over the past couple weeks, but man, this is just crazy. And here's that $1 billion number versus the $83.4 billion number. So, guys, you couple this with all of the stuff that's happened with the what do you call it? Shoot, I'm losing my train of thought. Couple this with the Warren Buffett indicator. This indicator, that indicator. You just keep going out to all of these different indicators, and everything is just screaming something is bad is about to happen. If you held GME, you could have bought the National Alliance of Mental Illness. I like that one. All right. Do I have anything else that I want to talk about? This is kind of fun. AMC CEO comes out and he says they're under attack from short sellers again. So, hey, if you want to do something with your little short squeeze, maybe you got something here. I don't know if this is going on in the Wall Street Bets chat or whatever. I don't even know if that's still a thing, but AMC guys, go ahead and get on the short squeeze train. All right, so you guys give me, let me see here. I think I saw a comment that I liked. Vintage leather bags. Yeah, so I installed the ad blocker or whatever, and it wasn't working, so I don't really know. But those bags are saddleback leather. I have their wallet. I have all their stuff. They're a great company. 100-year warranty on everything. But I've never had to use warranty, so that's great. All right. Somebody give me some stocks. You know what I want to do? I want to turn Fridays into win-loss Fridays. So before you guys give me stocks, I'm going to go over a couple things, and then I'm going to go over the software a little bit that came out yesterday. Show you guys that, and then we'll get going, and I'll do your stocks. Thank you, Richard. That's great. All right. So in the Bid and Ask Nation yesterday, we had a record day. We had 28 people join in 5 hours, which is just truly incredible. I'm very happy about that. Not only because I don't think it's only a testament to me. I think it's a testament to the people that are actually in the Bid and Ask Nation. So the reason I think was I went in yesterday, somebody brought to my attention that Amgen, a stock that we were in, was making a big run. And let's see here. And we have been in that stock for quite some time, and it was just kind of dead in the water. Let's zoom out 3 months. So we added to Amgen right here. The trend was coming up very nicely. Everything was kind of working for us. And then it just kind of went up on us, which it looked great on the second day, and then it dropped. And it just kept going sideways for a while. Yesterday, for whatever reason, we got this little spike in price. We were up 1%. And I said, guys, let's exit this. Let's find something else. Because to be honest with you, when we sold it, it was at 255.80, something like that. And all we were trying to get out of it was to basically get to like almost 260, but not really 260 because there's that resistance line. I looked at it saying the juice isn't worth the squeeze. We've just been kind of dead in this stock for a while. Let's exit. The point is, we made about 1% on the trade. Was it good? No. But the point is that the way that I do this and the way that I teach this, we are mitigating risk. So the fact that we are going to have losses, do not get me wrong. But the fact that I consider a loss, I consider a very bad trade to be Amgen, which is what we did. We tied up a lot of money for a long time to make 1%. I think that's terrible. But the point is, we mitigated risk. We are going to have those 17% wins, those 10% wins, which we have had when we make these group trades. I think Walmart is going to be one of those really good trades that we make a lot of money on. But I think this spoke to a lot of people that we are able to control risk, and that is where my buy high, sell higher theory comes into play. So if you're not in the Bid and Ask Nation and you're interested in trading, come on in. If you're already in the Patreon in one of the lower tiers and you want to try the Bid and Ask Nation out for a month, go ahead and hop up. You get to come up for 30 days, one time, and your spot at your price level is saved. I do not think you're going to go back because the community is incredible. It's fun. We have if you like day trading, there's a day trading in there for you. There's a day trading channel in there for you. If you like long-term trading like me and you're somebody that works and doesn't have time to sit on the computer all day, this is perfect for you. That's what Amgen was. Check it once a day, move on. We're going to put together the working man or working employee's portfolio. So the person that works all day, doesn't have time to check their stocks during market hours. I'm basically going to make videos. I'm in the process of picking 5 stocks for you, and we are going to go long and short on those all year. I'm just going to tell you exactly what to do, and it pretty much takes the thinking out of your hands. So that's that. Next thing I want to just talk about real quick is the software. So software came out yesterday. A little bit of a hiccup, no big deal. I think it's working for everybody great. So far, you have the 8-pillar software that we use on every show. The retirement calculator has blown my mind. I'm just so impressed by the retirement calculator. It tells you how much money you need to save if you're not there. You can put in your different assumptions throughout. Guys, this software is worth so much money. And don't forget, Paul and I were creating this software for ourselves. We were each going to spend the money on the feed and the software development, this and that, for us to use this ourselves. You are getting exactly what we're using to put together our own personal family office portfolio. So, and for $22 a month at this point, man, it's still a steal. So that's that. That's all I wanted to tell you guys. And yeah, let's move on. So give me some stocks. Give me your wins and losses. I want to know. I know I had a guy in there with Amgen. One more for Pancho. I do love that monkey, even though he's actually just terrifying. I know we had a couple of wins yesterday on Amgen. Everybody pretty much won, whether they made a little or a lot. We've crushed H&R Block. We have crushed Cardinal Health. It's just been great. Walmart's our next one. I'm looking at PayPal to be our next trade, I think. Let's see what PayPal's doing this morning. Actually, let's pull up the 15-minute chart. I just want to see PayPal. So PayPal's down right now. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do on PayPal. I like PayPal a lot from a long-term perspective. Why do I like it? Okay. Go over here. We're coming up through the sweet spot nicely. I really like that. The thing that I want is I want to see an engulfing green candlestick breaking out over these previous highs. I want to break out over 277.86. Once I get in that range, we are good. Actually, maybe 275.10. If I can break out over 275.10, I think I'll be adding to PayPal. But it's not time yet. Let's see. Costco. Mendy, I think you are a new patron. I think I recognize your name. Is it time to exit? No, it's not time to exit. You can certainly take your profits off the table if you like. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Just see what we have going on. Go out further. So we had a big dip recently. I don't know what that was from, but came up through the sweet spot very nicely. If you caught that whole thing, great job. I think you'll probably get up here eventually. But I'm sure you're asking because you are wondering about this being up here so high on this weekly stochastic. It's very possible that this red line turns like this and just keeps going sideways for a long time, and this price just keeps climbing on you, which I do think there's a probability that it can run up to here to this 380 area, call it. Maybe throw your stop, maybe put some stops in place. You don't need to get out of it. Yeah, there you go. Qualcomm update. So Qualcomm we have had a tracker share on for a very long time. This is something that I want to own. Coming up through the sweet spot nicely. Now, the problem with Qualcomm, not necessarily a problem, the issue that we're having, it's sitting right at its 50-day moving average. And you can see that when it got up to its 50, it just kind of bounces there and holds and doesn't do anything. So it's just going to sit at the 50 until we get a lot of volume that can kind of push this thing up like so. This is going to happen again when we hit this 100-day moving average. The 100-day moving average is very powerful, and it pushes against us quite a bit. So we just got to be patient, get engulfing candlesticks. I probably would not add until we break over that 140 area. What the hell? I don't want to do this. And let's see here. What is this? Yeah, 140.68. So when we break above 140, we can get after Qualcomm. All right, let me see some of your things here. Okay, somebody made... I'm 15% up on NVIDIA. That's incredible. That is a bit... Solon, Bid and Ask Nation person, I think. Reed, I made 70% on an Apple call. That's what's up. Richard Nagy, up 4.14% on Apple. That I did tell the Bid and Ask Nation get into Apple at the right time, and they're doing very well. 5.5% on NLS. Guys, this works. It works, and you can really mitigate risk. Up 3.6% on PayPal. So PayPal, I think PayPal was an ad. There's nothing wrong with that. Yep. So as soon as you got this, you came through the sweet spot, could have added on this engulfing candlestick right here, and you could have been in PayPal. So great job on PayPal. Let's see here. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. What about earnings for our tracker shares? Justin, don't worry about tracker shares being on in earnings. That's kind of the point of them. Guys, smash the like button for me, please. And for tracker shares, that's the point of them. Is let's even say you put $273 of a tracker share into PayPal. Yes, that could be a lot of money for some people, but the point is let's say that PayPal goes to zero. PayPal goes out of business, goes away forever. You lose $273. It's not detrimental to your life in most cases. So that's the point of tracker shares, even if it just kind of keeps your focus on there with very little risk in what you're doing. Zach, up 30% on NVIDIA. I don't think I can take credit for that one. Oh, maybe I can. Holy F. All right. So we come through the sweet spot very nicely. I would not have been adding until right here. Let's call it 542 to be conservative. But yeah, this is a beautiful run up. I know that people in the Bid and Ask Nation caught this one. There's several people that did. Man, good trade, guys. And my concern was that we would hit this resistance point. Obviously, that did not happen. We have great volume coming in, and this thing just keeps going. So, hey, keep riding this, guys. Do not exit. Do not exit NVIDIA yet. Yeah, do not exit NVIDIA. Keep it going. Kevin, I was the $2,300 Amgen testimony yesterday. Oh, Kevin. So Kevin's wife, he messaged me on like Sunday night or something like that. Kevin's wife said that she was a little skeptical about me and that I don't have any education background in this. I don't have any certificates, this and that. And I said to him, just give me a shot. Let me show you what I can do. And his wife said, okay. And he came in and he made $2,300 on Amgen yesterday in a 3-week period, whatever we traded it. And I assume that his wife is happy now. So you're welcome, Kevin. College proves that you can learn. College is not the end all be all. I know a lot of people with a lot of degrees and a lot of series this, series that, series. I don't care about your series that are salespeople and couldn't navigate their way out of a paper bag on a chart and definitely cannot read a financial statement. So, yeesh. All right. Lockheed Martin. Let's check Lockheed. So I sold Lockheed a while back. All right. So is Lockheed getting into an exit? Let's go here. Ish. It's 50%-ish. So you have your high and you have your low. And here's that 50%, but it really hasn't, it did spike up here. So it was able to get through. I assume you're wondering because you're over here and your stochastic is getting really tight on you. Let's see. Let's really zoom into it. So here's a good teaching point. If this rolls over like so, and the yellow line goes here like so, this is still an uptrend. It's not a good uptrend, but it's still an uptrend because you are not technically a downtrend stock until the red line crosses below 80%. That's when it's technically a short. So when you're getting up here, I do understand what you're saying. I would see what it does today. It is Friday, however. This might be one, depending on what you're doing, you take your profits off the table. in doing that, you put some money in your pocket. If on Monday it kind of jumps up a little bit on you, all right, well, you missed out on a couple bucks because you went down to your initial investment, but you can always go ahead and add that back on Monday. That's probably what I would do, but I'm a little bit more conservative than others. So that is that. Get you a Mo series. That is all you need. A Mo and Paul series. That's all you need. Okay. The University of Life. What other wins we got out there? Actually, what other losses do we have? I know there's a whole day trading channel. Did you guys lose any money on your using my method? If you use your method, that's not my fault. All right. Fireside chat tonight. Yep. Fireside chat tonight. Patrons only. It's going to be at Paul's house. Well, it's going to be my house in like less than a month. But that is going to be awesome. I want everybody to attend 6 p.m. Eastern time. That should be good for all of you people that are in London and Lithuania and wherever you are. Jay, I don't know how that'll be for you over in Japan, but I'm sure you'll make it. It doesn't seem like you sleep. Where's my smash the like button czar? Seth is my hit the like button czar. Smash the like button, guys, please. What do you think Apple is going to announce next week? Great question, because I love talking about this. I think that Apple is going to announce new iPads. I think they're going to announce the AirPod Pro. No, not the AirPod, the buds, not the over-the-ear. 3. I do think that they might kind of tickle iOS or Mac OS. What else do I think? Maybe some Apple Watch stuff, but I think the biggest thing, I hope, they might do new MacBooks too. But I do think that Apple AirPod Pro is going to be, iPad Pro is going to be the one. And for those of you in the Bid and Ask Nation, you know that I just ordered the iPad Pro, the 4th generation. I should be getting it like this weekend, but I hope that they come out with the new one and I can go ahead and pre-order that one instead, because I'm a weirdo and I have to have the newest thing. All right, the Apple Car. I would love if they came out with the Apple Car. My wallet wouldn't like the Apple Car, but I would love the Apple Car. I lost 43% on Franklin Wireless. That doesn't sound like something I would tell you to do, because I put 3 to 5% stop losses in. So, Somebody asked me, what did I see? CRM? Did somebody ask me CRM? Sebastian, what's your opinion on CRM? Let's see what CRM is. EM luggage? That's a pretty good idea. Where's Mason? Maybe Mason. No, I would say Mason's still sleeping, but he is not. He wakes up and goes to the gym like a sociopath every single morning. All right. This thing comes up through the sweet spot very nicely. We're over all of our major moving averages, which I love. Let's see here. You know what, Sebastian? I think if you get a green... I don't know about today, Sebastian. I think that you need to do... I think that you're going to... Guys, I have a hard time adding to companies on Fridays unless it's something that is that it's like just perfect. So with this one, yes, we're coming through the sweet spot nicely. Unless you get like a really nice engulfing candlestick, and I'm talking about like this size, like right here, then go ahead and add to it. But if you get something that just kind of breaks out a little bit today, like this, I'm not too keen on it. I would just kind of wait until Monday, let it roll a little bit, and you'll be okay. Unless this thing gaps up big time. Let's see. Let's just check what CRM is doing pre-market, just so I don't tell you the wrong thing. Okay, so it's up 0.25% right now. Nothing huge. I think I'll just keep an eye on it and wait until Monday and go from there. Should we put 5% stop losses on all trades that you recommend? So, that was before you joined. Thank you, Mendy. 5% stop losses. If you are doing day trading on a 15-minute chart, you need to play with 5% stop losses. If you are doing trades that I'm making, you can. I probably put them in place later. It's not that I put them in right away, but I do put them in like when things got a little dicey on BJ's and Amgen, I did put stop losses in. So let's look at BJ's real quick and Walmart. Guys, I gotta go pretty soon. We need a video on. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Paul's picking me up we gotta go do something at 9:45. So BJ's, it's getting a little dicey. So we were coming up to the sweet spot very nicely, but you can see that red line is just ever so slightly just kind of rolling on me. I'm not really too concerned because we're just consolidating. All it's doing is just going sideways. We're just hanging right above our 25-day moving average. What I really want to see is just get this thing moving. It just needs some volume. Of course, it had the bad news about the CEO passing. He's so young, 48 years old. Terrible, but yeah, let's check out Walmart real quick. And then maybe I'll do one more stock for you guys. IBM, I kind of like that one. Ooh, okay, here we go with Walmart. So, excuse me, we're moving up nicely through the sweet spot. We will face resistance at the 100-day moving average, no doubt. What is the 100-day moving average right now? It is at 141.52. So 141.50, we're going to face a lot of resistance. Walmart should be able to blow through it. We are going to probably fill this gap, and I really hope this thing can move up into this 150 area, even 154, 155. I really hope that happens. I think Walmart is going to be a good trade. All right, Carlos, I will do Tesla for you. So Tesla's a nice uptrend right now. Volume is always good on Tesla. It's overall of its major moving averages. You can't do anything with this unless you break out above this previous high from like Tuesday. So if you get something like that, a good candle, you're Gucci. Let me do one more. I said IBM, so I'll do IBM. Then I'm going to get out of here. And I will see you guys tonight at 6 o'clock. If you are not a patron, join. You get the software for free. If you join the Bid and Ask Nation, you get access to me. And it is going to be zappity. All right, so you kind of rolled over. If you're in IBM, take your profits off the table. If you're not in IBM, don't add to it. Don't go short on it. Just kind of wait. It's just consolidating. IBM could very well turn back up and get going like that. Let me zoom out a touch. Just want to see 1 year. Ooh, look at these gaps. Oh my God. Look at these gaps. All over. I would not have this as one of my stocks. If you were in this, I'd just exit the position. You're pretty much at the top. You can see over the last year, it can't break through that level. You're basically there. Yeah, I'm exiting this if I'm you. So, all right, guys. Just joined. Did he go over PayPal? Yes, Obini, I did go over PayPal. Scroll back to somewhere in the beginning. And yeah, we'll go from there. Guys, I'm so happy that I'm doing the show now Monday through Friday. This is great. I love waking up in the morning and I just start reading. And actually, I start reading the night before. And I love hanging out with you guys in the morning. So this is great. It's a lot more fun to me than making those quick, well, not quick, those videos. So, and I think we can get a lot more stocks in this way. But now that I'm not kind of teaching every single video, I think you guys, it's very important that you get in there and go to the Trading 101 series. If you're a patron, make sure you go watch a seminar that I did. Make sure you go watch a shorting seminar that I did. And yeah, also, big announcement. Next Wednesday afternoon, Paul and I are going to do an options show strictly for patrons. And we are going to go over how we trade options. We're going to do real-time options. I'm going to try to fill some orders on options, even if I don't want them, just so I can show you guys how we fill a contract. And I think it'll be great because the time to learn options is right now. It's because when we get into the market where it's really pulling back like it was in April and May, I need you guys to be able comfortably to trade options. So the time where you're not really writing many options contracts right now, we're writing none. This is when you need to learn how to do it. This is when you need to learn how to trade. This is when you need to learn how to short. So go watch a shorting seminar and we'll go from there. You guys have a great day. Peace.